welcome back to my channel once again. Today I would like to do a review for you on the Professional Zero Agent Shine right here. It is a Shine Vanishing Pro Powder. Right now I've done my cream and liquid based makeup and my eyes, but I haven't put any setting powder on my face, haven't set my concealer under my eyes, or blush or bronzer or highlighter, anything like that. So yeah, I just kind of, first of all, I want to, first of all, I have it pulled up on the iPad here. The Sephora website pulled up on the iPad. The product sells for $30, and it contains 0.24 ounces of product, which isn't very much. So the description says what it is: an ultra lightweight powder that minimizes pores and reduces shine. What it does, get smooth, fresh face skin with this shine control powder that instantly mattifies the complexion. The built-in brush applicator makes this the ideal purse companion for touch-ups on the go. And for how to use, suggested usage: twist off built-in brush from base, tap powder into lid and dip brush. Sweep on moisturized skin over makeup to instantly mattify your complexion, and touch up over makeup during the day or whenever shine dares to return. So, that being said, let's go ahead and put it on. I did put I don't know, I figured, I don't know if it'll help or whatever for best results, but I did use the Professional Primer this morning underneath my foundation, which is, again, supposed to minimize the appearance of pores. So, I don't feel like I have like a huge pore issue, but why not? Alright, so here is the product, and it's got the brush on the bottom. You twist off, pop it up, the lid, take off. It's got one of these little twisty nozzle thingies, so you can keep the product from coming out, which is nice, because I make messes. Pour a little into the cap. Okay, so I was expecting this to be a translucent powder, but it's actually colored. You can see that. Let me see if we can do a little swatch just on my hand real quick. Just a little. Okay. I do think the color goes away though, which is nice. I think it's kind of like the Professional Primer where when it comes out of the tube it does have a color, but when you actually blend it in, the color goes away. So you can't even really see it on my skin, and it is a bit deeper than my skin tone. So I'm not really sure. I do want to know if anyone out there with a deeper complexion or a fairer complexion than mine has tried it out. How does the color work for you? Does it just go away and work kind of like a translucent powder? Or does it make you look ashy or orangey or something like that? So let us know in the comments below. But alright, we're going to give this a go. I got my mirror on the floor like any classy lady does. Alright, let's give this a go. Swirling. Dabbing off any excess. There you go. Alright, let's just go. I'm going to kind of pat it rather than sweep it, because I don't want to mess up all my makeup that's underneath. And I do have some blemishes and things like that. So I have concealer on them, and I don't want to, you know, make all that product come off my skin or disrupt it, or, you know, that kind of a thing. Alright, a little more. I'm not putting a ton to the cap at a time, because when I dip my brush in, you know, I don't want to put it to my face and it go poof and end up all over my clothes and messy and stuff like that. I do have kind of oily skin, so I'm gonna powder my whole face, not just my T-zone or something like that. So putting that all over. Now normally I do use a separate product for underneath my eyes, but I figured for, ooh, geez, that was a bit more than I meant. For the sake of science, I will go ahead and just use this today. Just to see. Oh, okay, tapping it off. There's way too much on here. Don't do like I did. It does pour out quite quickly if you're not careful. Oh. This is kind of a big brush, so see how it goes under the eyes. Eye number 1. And eye number 2. Normally I use something more brightening under the eyes, so this is kind of different than what I'm used to. I've got a big mirror over there that I can just kind of check it out. Take it, sweep it down my neck a bit. Okay, so I think I've gotten rid of the shine. So I'm going to look into my mirror here. I don't particularly like it underneath the eyes. It doesn't make it look darker or anything, which is kind of nice, but it does look really dry under there, and it accentuates my lines and stuff like that. So as far as under the eyes, I would probably stick to using a separate, finer powder underneath my eyes, which is fine. It's not a big deal. On the skin, I kind of like it. I don't think it looks too bad. I don't know if it actually really minimizes or blurs pores, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I do think that the brush is quite abrasive, so as far as putting it on at home or something like that, I might use one of my nicer, softer, fluffier brushes and then keep that just for emergencies while I'm out and need to touch stuff up, because it is kind of scratchy and rough. I mean, most brushes that come with things aren't going to be all that great, and normally I don't use them. I don't like to use the applicators that come with stuff, but this one's kind of like advertised and supposed to be a selling point of it, so I figured we should give it a go. Okay, so I have this on. I am going to, let's look at the clock really quick on the iPad here. My phone did not want to play nice today. It is 11:08. Can you see that? And my dog, Lola, in a Santa hat, of course. And so I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup really quick, the rest of my face makeup, and then we will talk again in just a second. And we're back. Okay, so I put on the rest of my face makeup, my blush and all that jazz, and it did blend in really nicely, really well with it. It didn't like feel like they were fighting each other to be in the same space. So there we go, got that done. My full face of makeup right here. I do have a few things to do today, and normally I would set my makeup with a setting spray, but for the purpose of science, again, purpose of science, I'm not going to, so it can have more accurate results about how it works. I am going to check in with you a few points throughout the day just to see how it's going. Anytime I think I see anytime I think I see oil or something and I need to stop and reapply some powder, I will try and check in with you. I'm not doing anything too exciting today. Probably going to walk the dogs, clean, maybe run some errands, might go out to dinner. Nothing exciting. So I'm not doing anything too exciting or too grand or too adventurous. Outside, the climate, see if I can pull up the weather really quick. It is really, really foggy. There's like no sun. There's never any sun here. Let's look at the weather. Okay, so it's 43 degrees, partly cloudy, and the sun's not supposed to come out until the afternoon, which is probably when I'll be outside. But even still, it's not supposed to get too particularly warm today, and I don't think it's supposed to rain. So it shouldn't be raining or anything, it's just kind of foggy and cloudy, so there will be some moisture in the air. That kind of a thing. Alright, so that's enough of that. I will check in with you in a little while and let you know how it goes. Hi guys, so just checking in. I did have to add a little bit of powder just like a half an hour ago. I forgot to bring my camera with me when I was out and about, so sorry about that. I think I added powder at like 3:30. I think it's about 4 o'clock now. And that was after having taken the dogs for a walk, doing some shopping, getting lunch out, that kind of a thing. So not too bad. And the sun actually did end up coming out today, but the fog went away, thank goodness. It actually ended up being a very nice day. So just wanted to check in, let you know that I will check in again in a few more hours. It'll probably be my last check-in. Just, you know, do three checkpoints. But I do have to say it is really, really liney under my eyes. I tried out a new foundation today too, and that's really splotchy. So that's just not going well. But yeah, under my eyes, I don't know, it's really attaching to the lines under there, so I definitely would not use it as an under eye product. But yeah, even with it on, I don't feel like my face is all that matte, so I'm not sure. But anyways, alright, I will check in again in a few hours and let you know my final opinion of the product. Hi guys, so I'm back for my final check-in on this review, and yeah, I can definitely say my skin is not matte. It's not matte by any means, but I mean, it held up decently well. Let me look in a closer little mirror here. Under my eyes, as I mentioned before, bad idea. Definitely don't want to put it under your eyes if you are prone to any creasing, any dryness, have any lines whatsoever. Definitely not. The rest of my skin, I don't know, maybe it helps keep pores blurred. Maybe that is true, but to be honest, I didn't really think there was anything special about this powder. I really do love, I love Benefit products. I love tons of them. I love the boxed blushes. I think their foundation that I've tried is really good. I've heard their concealer is really great, but I have not tried that. I love their mascara. I love Benefit products. I think they're really good. Their primer is great. But to me, this for $30 to get so little product, honestly, it's just not worth it. It's supposed to be an ultra lightweight powder, but it's kind of almost too lightweight for the rest of my skin, but not lightweight enough for under my eyes. So, I mean, it is cool that it's got that built-in brush and the whole concept of, you know, pouring it into the cap with the little stopper. That is cool. That's nice. I don't think it looks bad on the face. I mean, it does if you want to be really matte, like if that's what you're going for, this definitely isn't going to be the product for you. If you want to keep oil at bay but not look matte, this might work for you. But for the price, for how much it costs and how little you actually get in it, the fact that you can't use it under your eyes, honestly, I would pass. But some things that I would choose instead is, well, I've got two products here. One is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and this is my favorite powder. It really does what it says. It keeps you matte. This thing is under $5, I think, at the stores, and it comes in translucent. It comes in a variety of colors, so if you wanted to use it for coverage as well, you can absolutely use it for that. And honestly, I think this is really good. I mean, and you get definitely, yeah, you get 0.49 ounces in this one. So you get more product, it's $5, and if matte is what you're going for, which is one of the things that this claims that it does, then this is what I would choose over that. And what I take with me is a little kabuki brush. It fits in my purse perfectly. Take it, you know. Then I've got the same thing that this claims to provide. I already have right here. Likewise, I also have, if you want more of a translucent, although the Rimmel powder does come in translucent, I believe, but also the e.l.f. tone correcting powder, that's one also that I'll just keep in my purse. It has a mirror. I'll, again, use it with a kabuki brush, and it's, you know, tone correcting, so it's got the four, jeez, hope that's not blinding you. It's got the 4 different colors, and I just put my brush in it and pat it right on, and again, I think it gives me just as good of effects. This one might be a little better for the purse because I think it's a bit more lightweight. So, all in all, I don't think this is a bad product. It's not that this isn't good. It's not that, you know, it doesn't do what it says. I mean, it doesn't mattify. It does, I think it keeps your skin looking okay. If you're going for a really natural looking kind of look, this might be good. But for $30, for how little you get, honestly, it's just not that impressive to me, to be completely honest. So, oh, I did want to tell you the time. It is currently 8:55. Got a new phone case today. But it is currently 8:55, which isn't all that late, but I'm in for the night and I'm probably just going to be taking my makeup off. I put the makeup on at 11 o'clock, so this is about 10 hours later. So this is about, 10 hours later. So yeah, that's just my honest opinion. It's not that I think it looks bad, it's just that I don't think it looks particularly great for the money that you're spending and how little you're getting. I think you're paying a lot for the gimmick of it. Like the powder doesn't even start till about right here to there, and part of this, from there to there is pretty much all the powder you're getting. It's really not much product at all. That I'm going to go through so fast. Maybe if you're just keeping this in your purse and you already have on, say you put on this powder in the morning when you did your makeup, and then you're taking this for you just for touch-ups, that might work a little better because then you already have this on your skin and, this is kind of going on top of that. But I will say this didn't get cakey. Putting this on top later on in the day, it didn't seem like, oh, my face was all gunky and thick and it felt gross. So I'll give it that plus, but to me there's just too many negatives. I wouldn't spend the money on it again when I can get something else for, $3 or $5. So that's my honest opinion. Like I said, I think Benefit is great. I don't think this is a bad product. To be honest, I don't think it's worth the money. So that is my finished review. So make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. I do put up new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Let me know if there's any videos, any other reviews that you'd like to see me do, and I also really want to do some comparison videos. I think I'm going to compare the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for under the eyes to the e.l.f. Brightening Powder for underneath the eyes. So let me know if you'd like to see that. I think that'll be coming up soon. Yeah, like if you like this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.